DJ Raw bass on the ones and twos.
What's pizzoppin', baby? This is DJ Raw Bass, aka Xerxes or Xerxes or something like that. You know, the guy who played 300.
You must be Xerxes.
Xerxes. How y'all doing? Raw dolls and raw bros. I appreciate y'all tuning in. Right now, I need y'all to hit the subscribe button because you're definitely gonna love this vlog right here. I so appreciate everybody who had tuned in on my Instagram. I really appreciate y'all. And whenever I posted that stuff about Marilyn Monroe, a lot of y'all gave compliments and comments. I appreciate you. It was so sweet. So now I'm going to show you my room, VB Rooms. It's like a little spinoff from MTV. I'm just playing. But you know what I'm talking about. But first, I got to take you outside because there's a picture that I want y'all to see. This picture right here, Fusan gave to me, and trust me, I love this picture. It was like a deodorant commercial that was, you know, going on. I think it was Sure or something like that.
Raise your hand if you're sure.
Who knows? But she was actually smelling her armpits, and she didn't really like the way they smell and stuff like that. You see in her eyes. We'll just leave this one alone. Y'all follow me. Come on, let's go.
A few moments later.
So this is the Marilyn Monroe room, and trust me, it is so sweet in here. I love this room. And we're going to step over here because I want y'all to see some of the pictures of Marilyn Monroe I got, and then also some of the decor that I used to decorate this room. I love this room. I get a lot of compliments and comments. And right now, y'all can go ahead and comment in the sections right now and let me know how you love this room. But let's step over to the first picture. This one right here. We got Marilyn Monroe standing on her head. Now, I don't know if she was in Virginia Beach or in Cali, who knows? Ain't no telling what she was doing. But this is Marilyn Monroe, she on her head. So it lets you know, the blood, you know, is rushing to her head, so she crazy as hell. You already know that. But she was gangster, and that's what I love about Marilyn Monroe. But we're gonna step on to the next one. This right here, we got Marilyn. She in the fishnet, and she a little tie-dyed and stuff like that. She probably a little tired, who knows? Hey, right now, I guarantee you there's some fish in them fishnets. But we're gonna go to the next one. Now this is the I wish you would picture. And she's more like, look, I wish you would call me that B word again because I will drop this book down and stop reading, and you gonna wish I didn't break this size 6 or 7, whatever size shoe she wore, up in your butt. So I'm telling you right now, Marilyn Monroe is gangster. So now we go into this picture right here. And this photo right here, this is the bubble guts. She wasn't feeling so good in this picture right here. She wasn't feeling good. And she was basically telling the photographers, look, you got to hurry up and, you know, go ahead and snap these pictures because my stomach is hurting. And if you see the shorts, they're a little tight, you know, on her. That keeps her belly in, you know what I mean? It keeps her belly in. So she was really hurting, had the bubble guts, and she had to poop that day. So that's why she got her hair up, because she knew if she puts her hair down, she's going to put poop all over her hair. It's going to be fumes and everything. It's going to mess up her hair. That's why she's putting it up now.
Meanwhile.
So now we step to the birthday cake. Now this is a picture that I really like. Now as you can see, Marilyn Monroe, she is in front of a cake. Now I think this is the actual cake that they made for the president that day she sung to him. And she was like,
Happy birthday, Mr. President. Happy birthday, Mr. President.
Well, I think that's the cake. And that's the reason why she was late, because she was probably putting some like poisons or something like that on one side and was like, look, we got to make sure Jacqueline, she get that side of the cake, and then, you know, oh, John, he'll be okay. Ain't no telling with her. Now, this next picture right here, this explains the gangsterness of her. Now, if you look at her hands, see, her hands are down, and they're down for one reason. See, after the birthday party, she called her photographers and was like, man, look, I want to do this photo shoot to let Jacqueline know I'm the woman.
I rule this. This is all me. And nobody can stop me, and can't nobody touch me.
That's what she said. So she was like, let's go ahead and go to the photo studio, and I'm going to take this picture to show that I'm gangster. And where her hands were supposed to be 2 9mm. But she was like, you know, I don't need to do all that. The hands is good. But I'm surprised she didn't have them balled up to let Jacqueline know, hey, man, I'll knock your ass out. Knock you out. All right, now we're going to move on. And this piece right here, this was donated to me from one of my good friends, CJ O'Campbell. That's the guy who painted the Pimp G ride. Him and his wife, they knew that I love Marilyn Monroe. So they were like, you know what? We got some Marilyn Monroe pieces that we ain't really even using. So why don't you come over here and come get them? I was like, you know I'm going to come get them, bro. You know how DJ Raw Bass does it, baby. So he was like, come and get them. So I went and got them. And I was like, man, the pieces is dope. And there's another one over there, and I'll show you that one here soon. So CJ, Mel, I appreciate you. I really appreciate you.
I appreciate you. I really appreciate you.
Now, this picture right here, this was a photo shoot going on. Now, this one is the Pass Gas photo shoot. What happened was, Marilyn, she wasn't feeling so good that day. So she told the photographers, look, I can't be in the studio today because I have bad gas. I'm going to be farting. I might poop on myself. Who knows what's going to go on? So if we can find a little area that blows up my dress, so whenever I do pop off, the air, it just, you know, it'll go somewhere else. So she was like, I'm going to just go ahead and just stand over this little like outside vent, and it's just going to blow my dress up, and I'm going to fart while, you know, y'all take pictures. And that's what that's about. So just to let you know, if you ever popping off, make sure it's by a fan and it's away from everybody. That way nobody can smell it.
Eventually.
So now we're moving along through the Marilyn Monroe bedroom. You know how we do it. Yeah. So now I got my bed. My bed has got 14 pillows on there. Like I said, I hate making this bed because there's so many pillows, but it looks so comfortable. And like right now I want to jump in it, but I don't even think I'm going to jump in it for real. I wouldn't mind doing the swan dive up in there. You know how I do it. Whoa. But got the little chandelier. Ain't no real candle up in there. It's something a little fake, but you know, you gotta have it, you know, just to make it look good, Let's explain this right here. Now, I was a big Prince fan when I was younger, and still am. You know how I do it, you know. Yeah. Big Prince fan. And on his wall in Purple Rain, he had his little mural of his woman. So I was like, you know what, DJ Raw Bass, you got to put a mural up there for you, you know? You got to do something similar to him, but change it up a little bit, you know? You got to coordinate. So you got to coordinate. So I was like, you know what, I'm going to go ahead and do the Marilyn Monroe. So I did paint this. This is all my work, so hopefully y'all like that, you know? Comment if you do.
One eternity later.
All right, Raw Dolls and Raw Bros, we're going to step to this corner. You know, you realize how I say, I didn't say corner, I say Kona. You know what I mean? Like Kona, Kona. But here we go. Got the carnations and stuff like that. They fake, you know, they ain't doing nothing. They don't even smell, but you know, they look good, you know. You got to coordinate it. So you got to coordinate. And then got the coasters for Son got me these and stuff like that. They cool, you know what I mean? I don't be drinking up in here or nothing, but still you gotta have the, you know, little material, little stuff out, you know. It looks good. And of course, we got the Prince kiss again. Mwah.
this?
This is the other one CJ got me, CJ and Mel. So like I said, another shout out to CJ and Mel. I appreciate y'all for giving me this right here. Then, of course, Gary Audrey, I didn't know him, but he had drew this. And this is a picture of Marilyn Monroe. You know, she, you know, showing the little boobies and stuff like that. You know, yeah, you know. You know, you like that. But, like I said, this is Marilyn Monroe. And he had drew this. And he drew it in 1957. Well, actually, hold on. I got to put some emphasis on it. He drew it in 1957. See how I said that? S-E-B-E-N, 7, or M, whatever, S-E-B-M, yeah, 7. So, you know, you got to say it like an old man, 7. That lets you know that was real. So that's whenever he drew this. Now we step into my favorite picture. Now, first of all, I want y'all to see the different phases of this. This is one whole picture, and this is the first phase. Then we got the second phase. Then we got the third phase and the fourth phase. Now, if you look, it says ballerina. This is all false. This is one of my favorite pictures, and not only is it my favorite picture, this actually goes according to what we do every day, and people don't realize it. So if we can step back over here once, and I'm gonna explain the phases. The first phase, if you look, now this is actually not called ballerina, it's called bowel movement. This is the first phase showing that Marilyn Monroe is, this is when the turd is like right there, you know, the turd is about to come out, but you know, you're just sitting there waiting on it, and then the toes, they curl up, so it's got her toes curled up a little bit. Then in this phase right here, this is when the turtle head is poking out your butt and your toes really start, you know, curling and cramping. You're bent over. You just hurting, and it hurts so bad. You know, little farts come out, but you can't push it out right yet. So then you come into the third phase. Now this is the sign of relief because you're hunched over, and they did this for a reason. They did it at the side for a reason, because you're hunched over. And then you can see the one foot is lifted off the floor. The reason why it's lifted off, to show that the turd actually came out. But then you have the other foot on the ground for stability, so you don't fall off the toilet, because you're still hunched over. So and you see she got the smile on her face. So that just shows relief. Then you got the fourth one. Now this is like, now you see how big the smile is? It's showing that, man, I'm glad I got this out. My feet are back on the ground. Now it's time to wipe my butt. So that just shows you 4 stages of a bowel movement. So that's why I love that picture.
1 hour later.
Now we're going to step over here to this section over here, which y'all going to love. Y'all going to love this.
Y'all gonna love this.
This right here, this is a picture that y'all always seen. There was a time that was actually sponsored by Finders Keepers for all these piercings that you see. So this picture right here was actually a flyer, and we had sent it out, you know, all over town, which I love this picture. And this is the picture that you actually see on my profile. So you'll see a lot of this picture, and you can see more of it. And whether you like it or not, oh well. This right here, we got Marilyn Monroe. She in the bedroom. And, you know, she was getting busy in this picture. I already know it because her hair is messed up. And if I ain't mistaken, I think I see Mr. President's tie, and there may be a shirt over there. Nah, I'm just playing. It ain't over there. But I think there's some handcuffs up there too. Ain't no telling, because she is in bed. We don't know if she was a little freaky deaky, but we just gonna assume she was in this picture. This picture right here, we got a 3D, and this is the same as the picture that was over there, the fart photo shoot. It's 3D, so the farts, you can't see it, but I guarantee they was in 3D. But in this picture, there's actually a photographer that was in here. So I know for a fact whenever she was letting gas out, I know he had to have his mouth open.
Oh, my mouth was open and everything.
He had to have it open. I know he did.
Now we going on to this picture. Now, this is a special picture because somebody special gave it to me, and I can't tell you who it is. But this shows that Marilyn was trying to be a little sexy, and she got her mouth open. I guarantee her breath smells like hot garbage right now.
You definitely need some Tic Tacs or something, because your breath stinks.
And then she got a little sexy lingerie, so I guarantee she was fogging up something. You know how you do it. You gotta fog it up. Now, in prior vlogs, y'all have seen me in the chair because DJ Raw Bass loves the chair. Gotta have the spinny chair. You know why I got the spinny chair? Because DJ Raw Bass is a DJ that spins vinyl. Wiki, 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 wiki. Let me hear the horn. Now, I would show you what's in my closets, but you have to look at some of the prior vlogs to see what's actually in the closet. So I'm not going to show you what DJ Raw Bass wears. Right here, we got a little decor. This candle right here does not get lit. I can tell you right now, it's just going to stay up here for decoration. But it goes with what's going on here. You got to coordinate. You got to coordinate.
Coordinate. So you got to coordinate.
Now we're going to step over here to this picture. Now this is one that I'm just confused about. Now as you can see, it says it takes courage to be a woman in a man's world. This is my question. Why do you have this slogan and you are bent over? That makes no sense. That's just crazy. Shouldn't you be holding some tools or something? Like, that's not good. So women, I need y'all to really comment on this picture because that does not look good. She need to have a do-rag on her head or a scarf, some tools, something. Come on. A lot of women look up to you. You should be bent over. That's not good.
Several bad puns later.
This week's Instagram shout out goes to Jade_Maya_757. I appreciate you, Jade, because you are watching the vlogs, you are watching my Instagram, and you know what? You are showing me so much love and support, so I appreciate you. DJ Raw Bass, appreciate you, baby. So Raw Dolls and Raw Bros, hopefully you enjoyed this whole vlog about my Marilyn Monroe bedroom breakdown. Let's get one more view of the bedroom of Marilyn Monroe that DJ Raw Bass sometimes sleeps in, because you know what? Sometimes I don't like sleeping in here. I like to sleep on my couch. Like I always say, don't search for the miracle, be the miracle. Find somebody out there to bless. Once again, this is DJ Raw Bass, and I'll see y'all later. Bye.